morning, 7th grade. Today is March 23rd, 2020, Lainey's birthday. We're also going to be doing a new lesson, which is 11.3, similar figures. We're on page 428. If your book isn't out, you might want to open it. We're going to be taking some highlighted terms straight from the book. The first one is similar figures. A similar figure has the same shape but not the same size. Think of like a mommy triangle and a baby triangle. Right? So they're both right angles, but one is big and one is little. The corresponding sides are proportional. Proportional means that they are equal, right? We can have two ratios that are set up in an equation, and we can use them to solve for missing information, or we can use them to see if something is the same, right, by cross multiplying, which was, way back earlier in the book. We also have similar polygons. Corresponding angles are congruent, and the lengths of corresponding sides are proportional. So that means the insides, the angles on the inside are the same, but the lengths, similar to any figure, are proportional. Okay? Similar has a symbol. It's just the top, it's that squiggly line, the top of congruent or the top of pi. It's just that squiggle, okay? So if we had two triangles, the insides, so let's say we have A, B, and C, and X, Y, and Z. Angle A is the same as angle X. Angle C is the same as angle Z, and angle B is the same as angle Y. Their outside measures are proportional, so they're different. If this one was 8, maybe this one is 12. CB, 8.3, maybe 12.5, and then lastly, 7.5 and 11.3. Different sizes, but the insides are the same. Let's try an example. Let's say we have two rectangles. L, M, N, O. Say that all the inside angles are right angles. And then we have a smaller rectangle, H, I, J, K. It also has all right angles. So far, the insides are the same. And the question is asking, is LMNO similar to HIJK? Let's say that LM is 10, so it's the same on the bottom. And from LO is 4, which means it's the same on the right. From HI is 8, and HK is 3. So let's set up a proportion, okay? A proportion is where we compare numbers, right? We compare their two ratios. So if I take the first rectangle, I have 10 over 4. 10 over 4. Those numbers came from my first. The 10 came from the top, so that means the top of my smaller one should be in the top of my next fraction or ratio. And since 4 was the left side, then I'm going to do the left side of my second, okay? And then I cross multiply. Is 30 equal to 32? Not similar. Okay? Let's try another one. Another type of problem you'll have is when part of the information is missing, okay? So, this example comes from your book on page 429. It's kind of in the middle. And they have a triangle within a triangle. So they have A, B, C as the big. And then D and E is for the little. So if we were to separate this out so that we have ABC, we have 18 that was given to us for the side of AB, and along the bottom we have 8 feet for the first chunk and 16 for the second. So we have to do 8 plus 16. We need the whole thing. So that's going to be 24 feet. And then the little triangle, DEC, we have on the bottom, it was 16, right? Just for the little guy. And then for the side, the corresponding side, we didn't. That's what we're solving for, right? It's the X value. So again, if I set up a proportion, that means I need 2 fractions. So I started with the big last time. I'm going to start with the big this time. So 18 over 24. This came from the big triangle. The little triangle, I did the left side first. So I'm going to do the left side first. Bottom underneath. So 16 goes underneath. I'm going to cross multiply here. That means I'm going to do 18 times 16 is equal to 24x. 18 times 16 is 288. I need to get the variable alone, so I'm going to divide by 24. What I do to one side, I do to the other. Because of that twin rule, we want to keep it fair. 288 divided by 24 is 12. So x is equal to 12 feet. These are the 2 types of problems you're going to be doing today. Solving proportions to see if they're similar and using proportions to find a missing side. Your homework comes from page 430. I'd like you to try numbers 5 through 11. When you're finished with your notes, please send me a picture. And when you're finished with your homework, send me a picture. Make sure that I can see all of your work. Have a great day.